What's up? My name is Chris. Um, I'm 35 years old. I'm about to turn 36, and I've been watching some of these videos on It Gets Better. Um, I'm assuming that younger kids will be watching this, so I figured I'd share my story. I don't really have a coming out story, to be honest with you. Um, I've told certain friends, but I've never told my mom, uh, my brother, pretty much anyone in my family. But if you are probably more than certain your mom or your parents know, even if you don't think they do, it's just it's something that a mother knows. But I mean, when some people see this, there's going to be some people that are going to be surprised. There's going to be some people that aren't going to be surprised, and there's going to be some people who are like, kind of thought he was, and there's going to be a lot of mixed emotions. Um, well, not emotions, mixed thoughts, I should say. Um, so I guess I can start from the beginning. Is that what you want me to do? Okay. Well, I've always known that I was gay ever since I was very young. I would say, I don't know, back when I was watching the cartoons that came on after school, and then my mom would watch the soap operas, and I wouldn't really pay attention to the women on there. The guys caught my attention a little bit more. Um, there was this one particular guy. I don't know what story it was, but his name was Duncan. He had red hair, and yeah, it's a long story. Anyway, um, and for some reason, I don't know if I was a feminine kid or whatever. As far as I know, I don't think I was. But my brothers and cousins, they used to tease me. They used to call me a faggot and a homo. Um, enough that that it wore on my conscience. Um, I really didn't know what it meant at all when they were saying it. I thought that they were just teasing me. It was like another name, like punk or whatever. Um, but uh, when I got a little bit older, not much older, I'm talking about 10 or 11, when I started, you know, hearing other kids say it in school, not necessarily to me, but to other people, and I asked, what that was, and they were like, it's somebody who likes other guys. Uh, it probably wasn't those exact words, but in the words of a 11 or 12-year old, which is probably made a lot more impact. That that it started to bother me then. Um, I I kind of resented them for saying that, and you know like like I don't know how to explain it, but once I realized what it meant, I kind of retracted myself from the meaning of the word. I never wanted to be viewed or come across as being gay or a homosexual. I I wanted to be straight. And I wanted that, and that's what I wanted people to think too. Um, and that's probably the reason why why I didn't really get teased in school. You know, I didn't get teased in high school. I didn't get teased in elementary school. I didn't really get teased in high school. Um, but I think the downside of that, of me putting on a front for all those years, was, I had to cover it up with something, and I started getting into drugs and drinking. Um, Definitely hanging out with the wrong crowd. Um, so that's definitely not the answer. Um, and I wouldn't recommend that if you're not ready to deal with criticism from other people, that you come out in grade school or high school, because you're going to get criticized by a lot of people. But if you're a strong enough person, and you can deal with that, and I say go for it. I unfortunately was not, and I think that I paid for it a little bit. I kind of wish that I would have let people know. I would have been more happy with myself. I think more people would have been happy for me and more understanding. Like I said, that's not for everybody. Um, anyway, after the drugs and everything, I think that I didn't tell anybody until I was almost 22, maybe 23. I didn't really tell anybody. What I did was, I had a friend who took me to a club. It was a gay club, gay bar, and I went there for the first time, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of people here. And I went there by myself a couple times, just to hang out, you know. And eventually, I had a friend that I thought that I did trust, and I asked her, if she wanted to go out to the club, and she said, yeah, sure, why not? I didn't tell her what kind of club it was, but I took her, took her to the gay club, and she didn't care. She really didn't care at all. And she said, I kind of knew it, and I was like, I didn't know how I felt about that. But eventually, more people found out. I think she might have told another girl, but she didn't care either. And then I think I told my brother-in-law and another close friend. And I found out that the more people I told, that most of them really didn't even care. Like, no one gave a shit really. But well, after that, I pretty much decided that I'm not going to go and tell people that I'm gay, because that's not exactly what I want people to define me as, because I'm not just that. Um, I'm a cool guy, I'm fun to hang with, I was back then too. You know, I was hung out with the cool kids, and I guess it kind of scared me for people to think of me or to label me as that one word and consider me that, period. But now, if someone were to ask me if I'm gay or not, I would probably tell them yes. You know, I actually still have a little bit of a problem with it. So, you know, it's not really easy, but it does get better, is what I'm trying to say. You know, maybe I might put up another post, because right now I'm at a little bit of a loss of words. So, uh, thanks for listening, and I might put up another video, you know, to tell you the rest of the story. Thanks.